risky for the bank. What if a bunch of bankers sitting around drinking bourbon? We need to lend more money. We got to lend money out, man. That's how we make money. We get people to give us $1. We lend it out 9 times. So we lend it out 9 times. We need something to lend the money on. So back in the 50s, they're like, everybody should have a home. They grinned. Everybody should have a home, right? Oh, man, that's pretty good. We should call it something like the American Dream.
So let's say you save $1 US or €1, 1 yen. The banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. The fractional reserve system is also printing money. And then they tell you to save money. So they want you to save money so they can lend out your money 10 times. So your dollar became worthless 10 times over. They used to pay you 10% interest on your money. Now it's at best 1%. And they're still lending it out 10 times. So that's why you don't save money, is because your money...
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And now that the American economy is starting to crumble, from the comedian George Carlin, it's called the American Dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. And we know the start of the Matrix. What is Neo doing? What is the one doing? He's sleeping. And that's exactly what this nation is doing right now. But the New World Order is about to wake them up. We know the robots, algorithms, and drones are coming to replace them. Everything that we see in the American economy was all based on an illusion. Remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And I'm going to leave you another clip of Ben Gertzel. And I told you a long time ago, the AI is going to be able to do music. Remember, it was one of the first things to go digital. If you've done your research on radio stations and all the technology that they use now, they know how long you listen to a song. They know how long you were on the channel before you switched it because you listened to that song. When the robots, algorithms, and drones first get introduced, it's going to be like the first iPhone. But believe me, they have the iPhone 50 in the back the same way. They have these advanced robots, algorithms, and drones. They're just going to slowly introduce them. We know how the game works because we know. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
No, unless they're one of a teeny tiny percentage of super big superstars who are blessed by the corporate music ecosystem. I mean, in the long run, that doesn't matter because superhuman AGI will liberate everyone from having to work for a living and just give us free stuff, and then we can just jam on music all day for each other if that's what we feel like. But during the say 1 to 3 decades it will take to get to that rosy future, I mean, it will be nice if musicians who have good music and actual fan communities had a way to like pay their rent and send their kids to college and stuff. So I mean, Jam Galaxy aims at then using tokenization to overhaul the economics of the music industry, and there's a number of other projects aiming at that, which is good. It's a need that has to be filled. I think what makes Jam Galaxy unique as a tokenomics of music project is really 2 things. We're pretty sophisticated on the decentralized finance side. So we're going to reuse a bunch of what we've done in Singularity DAO on music. So Singularity DAO basically uses machine learning and machine reasoning to automatically trade and market make for baskets of altcoins. And we're doing this on Ethereum now because it's where the liquidity is. I'm really looking forward to launching SingDAO on Cardano, where you have baskets of native assets, sort of like exchange-traded funds that are dynamically reweighted by the AI. And then AI is trading and market making for these dynamically weighted baskets. So you can have a basket of tokenized music tokens. You can have a basket of AI project tokens. You can have a basket of supply chain oriented tokens, and the AI is then trading these baskets, right? So one thing we're doing in Jam Galaxy is, well, hey, you can have a basket of tokens. It's almost like a Spotify playlist, right? Like you can have a basket of like grindcore music tokens, or you can have a basket of shred guitar music tokens, or a basket of modern classical music tokens, whatever it is. And then you can have machine learning working to trade these baskets of tokens. You can define futures and options on them. So I want to pull, not only provide musicians with a way to make NFTs of their songs and tokenize themselves as artists with tokens that yield royalty streams, but you want to provide a derivative DeFi ecosystem on top of that. So then you're turning the fans of musicians who want to do something to help those musicians, right? You're turning the fans of musicians that musicians can get reward tokens for. I mean, as well as just putting up great music that people want to listen to. One of the things musicians can get reward tokens for is contributing data to the Jam Galaxy, like musical data commons, right? So, for example, if you have a band and you record something in the studio and you have multiple tracks, right? Upload that raw multi-track recording to the Jam Galaxy data commons. You get some reward tokens for that. The AI will then train models. So the AI could train models of you as a musician. If someone else wants a virtual simulacrum of you in their band, then they can pay some tokens to the virtual model trained on you to have it play in their band. But we can also use that as training data, right? So we're training models to automate the mixing and production process. If your data was useful training the model that automates mixing and production, then you get a little bit of tokens when anyone uses that AI music producer, right? So you're bringing DeFi and AI into the tokenized music ecosystem. And so
of the future of money will control the future of money.
Most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.